Hello and welcome. This is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Sagittarius for the week starting April 18, 2016. And if you'd like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. Thank you for those who subscribe already. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for your like, your share, your comments, your private messages. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well. And now for my Sagittarius, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I shuffle the cards as well. So let's see what we have for you in the past position for my Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Very, very powerful card. Okay. Even in this position, that means that there was some type of a turn of event last week. Okay, maybe it could be many things. It could be that you have made a decision, you feel confident about your decision. That decision could have been related to your love life, your career, your education, or speculative business. And the reason why I say this is because currently the sun is still in Aries, which is your fifth house, and it represents all those areas. Okay, so there's some type of clarity coming in for you. Okay, so we'll have to see the other cards to understand what Spirit is trying to say. So let's see what we have in a near past position for you this week. The Five of Cups. Okay, it's in the near past, and it's a minor arcana, so the energy is not as strong. It won't be as strong for the rest of the week, but it does signify some type of deception, sorrows. Okay, could be related to love or relationship, things that you care about, things that you're passionate about. Okay, because as you see, he has his head down, and there's two cups behind that person and three that are spilled. So it could be that things may not have turned the way you wanted. It could also be because of the Wheel of Fortune, because sometimes the wheel turn different way. Okay, so maybe you were very optimistic into an area of your life that could have been, like I said, connected to some type of relationship, and you are now disappointed. Okay, or you're feeling disappointed. I mean, it's just an impression because, like I said, there's something behind you that is still there. Okay, maybe things did not turn out the way you expected it, but that could be also because having Saturn in your house, in your sign, in your first house, even if it's retrograde, it will ask you to have some type of plans in your life. It will ask you to organize things in your life. And so if you're not taking some time to maybe communicate clearly your desire or your intentions, set them clearly to the universe, it may not turn out the way you expect them to. But let's see what we have for you, my Sagittarius, in the position of the future this week. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is a card about finding some type of balance. Okay, multitasking also, and that could be related to some type of material in your life. But sometimes pentacles, yes, those are coins, represent money, but it could also represent health. Okay, so maybe you are finding ways to manage your health. Okay, your daily routine, which your job, your career, because Mercury in Taurus, which is your sixth house, which is also the house of work, daily routine, health, is asking you to think about ways where you're able to do both. When you're taking care of self, where you're having healthy habits, not just you giving 100% in one area. There's a need for balance, or maybe you're balancing everything. Maybe there's a great type of energy in your in your life, and the future shows, because it's in a future position, that you are indeed able to do both. Okay, to me this is a very positive energy. Okay, because 2 is, is when you're able, or it could be also that there's an opportunity for you to have another job that could represent a second job. But in any event, there's a lot of energy into your daily routine. Health, are you caring for yourself? Are you always focusing on work, 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 and then you need to, the universe is asking you to, to have some type of exercise. Maybe you need to find ways when you're able to give some time to, to heal your body, okay, of things of that nature. But every time this card comes out, it does signify that you will be able to find a balance in those areas. And again, it's in the future position, so you may be starting now, okay? Because Mercury will stay in your 6th house for a long time. It will also go retrograde in your 6th house. So it'll be retrograding towards the end of the month in that area as well. So it's best to find a way, or to think about different ways where you could juggle the 2, okay, or juggle multiple things in your life. So let's see what we have for you, my Sagittarius, in a position of the outcome this week. The 7 of Pentacles, great energy. Okay, so in the future you'll be spending a lot of time about, focusing on work, okay, and putting things ahead, okay, or starting to, plant some seeds, because that's what the 7 of Pentacles is. Whenever there's a 7, to me, in a tarot deck, it's always, on hold into waiting to do something, okay? It's just like it's a little pause period before going into full action. Okay, so here you may be just planting some ideas of how you want to create, create a routine for you, or just how you want to create work, or how you want to build some type of financial gain, because those are Pentacles. So maybe you have a business ideas that you want to work on, a business plan, or maybe you're planting some seed in terms of your health, because again, yes, Mercury is in that area of your life. But it could be just that, in terms of business right now, you have this vision for your career where you're you're starting a few things. It could be training, it could be self-learning, because Sagittarius are good at learning by themselves. So the 7 of Pentacles is about, starting the beginning of an idea, which later you'll be, ripping. Okay, so it's just you, like I said, there's something about the 7 is about starting in that direction. Okay, just, creating an idea, creating a business plan, starting a routine, putting things on paper. Those are just examples, just to show you that there's this period in your life, I see here in the future and in the outcome, which you'll be spending much more time into how you want to spend your time, how you want to care for yourself, what you want to do, how you want to, it will be much more organized in terms of how you're going to proceed in the future. And this is what Saturn in your sign is asking you to do. So with this retrograding, and I think also Mars will be retrograding, there'll be a little bit a release of pressure, okay, for you to really get things going, okay? And I trust that you will, my Sagittarius. I'm going to end this reading here. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, send you lots of kisses. I love you.